Hey guys, my name is Shirley and welcome to Learning with Purpose, where it's all about helping you achieve your educational goals. So today with me I have my dear good friend Jasmine.
Hi!
Alright, so pretty much this whole video is just going to be about like how to improve your grades and like your work ethic, because I feel like Jasmine is pretty much the best example of that. She did like a complete 180 throughout her schooling years. So do you mind just telling us what kind of student you were like before HSC years? What your grades were like and your attitude towards
So
school.
with me, I'm a funny story. So like I really am. Between the years of year 7 and year 10, maybe year 8 and year 10, I was just so not committed to school at all. I didn't like school. I hated school. I barely went to school. I literally would not go to school at all. My absent days were so bad. And then, I don't know, something happened to me when I hit year 11 and 12 and I'm like, wow, okay, this is getting serious. This is about my future. This is like, I need to figure out what I'm doing in my life. So I changed. I just like dedicated we both did. We dedicated our whole life to school. We gave up everything. It sounds sad, I know.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds sad.
But there is light at the end of the HSC.
There is. There literally is. And we had fun doing it too.
Yeah, we did.
We had so much fun. I love school. I ended up loving school. Like, it's crazy for me to say that.
Alright, so how did that like attitude, like that change in attitude reflect in your grades?
Oh, okay. Well, 100%. It went from being like almost a pass, barely a pass, to like 80s, 90s.
So like in year 10, what was your report kind of like?
Oh, I don't think I got even I think it was all C's. All C's and D's, literally.
C's and D's.
I may have got D's in math for sure, I'm telling you.
Oh wow, C's and D's.
Yeah.
And then in your HSC you pulled out what?
A 91 ATAR.
91 ATAR, and she was ranked first in the state for business services.
Yeah, it was.
So that's
shocking.
like biggest transformation Tuesday right there.
Biggest transformation, yeah.
Alright, so do you think doing well in school is about like natural intelligence, or is it more about like your work ethic and stuff like that?
Okay, so it can be a bit of both. So some people naturally have it, some people don't. And honestly, that was me. I didn't. I needed to work for it, like the hard work. I needed to work hard for it. If I didn't, I would not have gotten anywhere.
Yeah, I actually remember watching this this video, and Will Smith was talking about how he's not the most talented actor in the world, but he believes that he's the most hardworking actor in the world. And he goes on to say hard work will mostly always beat talent. And then he goes to say, if you put me on a treadmill with like the #1 athlete or something like that, and the competition's to see who's gonna stay on that treadmill, it's either he's gonna come off first or I'm gonna die on that treadmill. So I guess that's kind of like the work ethic you need to have. The whole hard work does beat talent. I feel like sometimes people can be like, oh, I'm not naturally smart, I can't get these marks.
But you need to believe that you can. Like, even when you're like, you know, midway in and you're doing so bad, don't give up then. That's the point. Like, it's never ever too late, ever. Like, your HSC exams, that could be the point where you could just kill it. You could just smash it.
That was you in English, right?
Oh my god, let me tell you about English. Okay, my trials, mind you.
Me too.
Okay, was so bad. You don't understand. I got like 60%, mind you.
Oh, you actually did better than me. I think for my trials, you did standard, I did advanced,
she did,
right?
Yeah.
But I think my trials, I either failed or passed by 1 mark. So I either got 49% or 51%.
Holy god, okay.
And we still managed to pull out a band 5. So yeah, even when you're getting bad marks and all that kind of stuff.
Right up to the end, right up to trials, we were going so horribly in English. And then just in that few weeks before the exams, we pulled it off. Like, it's not too late, ever.
Yeah, I think the key is just to keep
pushing.
Going.
Yeah, even when you get like the worst mark, just keep going, don't stop.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, so what advice would you give to somebody, let's say, who's not doing so well in school but really wants to improve their grades? Like, what advice would you give them?
Okay, so you're not doing too well, right? Study harder. Okay, whatever works well for you. For example, for me, I feel like just learning that syllabus was the best thing. It depends on the subject you have as well. For example, business services, we couldn't learn the syllabus. There's some subjects where you can and you can't. Like, memorize the syllabus. Try to like learn your syllabus off by heart. That would be a good start. Talk to your teachers. get a friend. Like me and Shirley, when we worked together, we worked really well.
Yeah, we
together.
worked. Like we did quite a few subjects that were similar. So business studies and business services, we worked so close. We worked so close that our marks were pretty much identical.
Always the same.
I think for trials, like we were like pretty much a mark or different apart.
For both of them.
For both of them, yeah. And with our final HSC marks,
they were very close.
We were like a mark or two apart.
Yeah.
So it's I think working with somebody is really beneficial, and I think we even teamed up to make some business services notes.
Yeah, because there were so many topics.
There were so many topics.
Like in a normal subject, there's usually 4 topics because 4 terms, but like business services just killed us with like 9.
Yeah,
and so we did we shared them.
So she did like the notes for some of the topics, and I did the notes for the other topics, and then we just shared them. Yeah. But if you're gonna do that, make sure that you like make your notes around the same style. So I think that's something that can really help you out. Surround yourself with people that have that same mindset. Yeah.
Another thing, I made a lot of lists. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
Okay, I made a lot of lists. Like I would sit there in class, and just go, okay, this is the things I need to do, and just you prioritize because you have so much going on. You have like your assessments you have to take care of, then extra study notes you have to write, and then like
some people work, extracurricular activities,
everything. Like there's so much to do, and so like don't feel overwhelmed. Just make yourself a plan. Sunday night, sit down and like, okay, these are things I need to get done this week.
Yeah.
And make that your goal to get done. Like,
and it feels so good when you tick something off. It feels good. It's like a little reward thing. Yeah.
And you just feel like you're in control of what's going on.
Yeah. So time management.
There we go.
That's key. That's key. All right. So right now, most HSC students are about 2 to 4 weeks out from their trials. Okay. So knowing everything you know now, what advice would you give to Jasmine 2 to 4 weeks out for trials?
Okay. If I was back into like trial time, okay.
Knowing everything you know now, what advice would you give yourself?
Don't stress too much. Okay? Don't stress too much because then you're just gonna panic and you're not gonna like do as well. Try and make sure all your notes are done. That's first thing. Yeah. Try and make sure all your notes are done. If they're not, don't panic. But like try and make sure they are done because I know at this time they haven't finished all content. I don't think they have. So just go up to where you're up to. Ask all the questions you need to ask. If there's any like go through your syllabus and go, okay, wait, there's something here I don't understand. Don't go into the exam not knowing like something, even if it's the smallest thing, because it could be a mark.
They could pick on it. They could make an essay out of it.
They could make a whole essay out of that. It could be a 1 mark, it could be a 5 mark, who knows? But like it makes up, like it all adds up. Yeah. So just don't go into the exam unless you know like everything. Not saying that you memorize everything, but just that you understand everything. Yeah. So that it comes up, you're not like, oh my god, I don't know how to do this. Like,
so have an understanding of the whole syllabus.
Of everything.
Don't just neglect things just because you don't want to study them or something.
And there is a lot, like some subjects have a lot of content. For example, if you do business studies, there's so much content.
There is.
Yeah. So don't stress, make sure you understand everything, try and get your notes done. Okay, another strategy I used. I use a lot of like putting papers on the wall, okay? So like, I'm a very syllabus orientated person.
Yeah. She likes structure.
I do. Cause
like me, but I think she has it a bit higher level. Yeah.
So I like, the way my syllabus and the papers on my wall were structured was how I wanted it structured in my brain. So like, okay, operations. And we're going to, sorry, this is very business studies related now, but like, if we have, operations. So like, have a wall for operations, have a wall for human resources, finance, and was it marketing?
And if you don't have enough walls, get your parents to build another house.
Do that. Or you can put it on the floor, or just like section it out basically. Section it out so it's all separate. And then just have like, there's like within the operations like 4 or 5 different segments, and just have that in your brain. Just like when you're learning it, put that into your brain. Stop there. Don't keep memorizing and keep going down like the syllabus. Do a little section, go away, come back. Practice that section again, go away, come back. So it's just that like, it's organized in your brain. So when you see the question in the exam, you know, oh okay, that's where it's from the syllabus. Okay. You're not confused because there's sometimes it overlaps. Some like I think marketing in operations comes up like 2 or 3 times or something like that. Just make sure you're like organized. Like it just helped me a lot.
So pretty much just putting things in segments.
Into your brain.
And as making sure you understand it before you move to the next thing. Oh wow, I've actually never thought of that. Yeah. That's really, really good.
Okay, that's how I had to do it.
Okay. All right, nice. So I think that pretty much brings us to the end of this video, and so thank you so much, Jasmine, for coming over. Hopefully we will see her sometime again in the future. So yeah, with all that being said and done, dream big and hustle hard. see you again next time.
Bye.
Bye.